Grand Rising Collectives, and welcome back for another general love reading. This is a general love reading, so it's not going to be for everybody. So only take the part that fits and disregard the rest. We are all intuitive and we are all spiritually discerning. Trust your intuition for this general love reading in Sagittarius season. This ain't no Sagittarius reading, but you could be a Sagittarius. You could be anybody. You could be a man or a woman, whatever resonates with you. Only you know that. But if it does resonate, please like, share, and subscribe. So check it out, collective. You got sensitivity and strength. It says tapping the force within. So it's time to tap within. It's time to tap within that inner force, that inner strength. Number 3. So I hope you guys are doing amazing. It's cold in Arkansas, but we're making it do what it do. All right, we're so thankful. It says a situation calls for some sensitivity now. It may be an issue with a friend or someone at work or in your family. Even if it's in your nature to be strong, in control, and sometimes even aggressive, remember that it's possible to be both tender and strong at the same time. Oof. So this card upright is telling you to pause and resist any old urge to plow through things. Consider the peace and compassion you could introduce into a tense or tenuous situation. When you look at the situation with flexibility and calm clarity, you bring gentle, receptive yin energy to the issue. Then your sensitivity and strength will come together in vibrations as powerful and as soothing as the sun rays. So your affirmation here in this sensitivity and strength, it says, I express my sensitivity and strength in equal measure. I always have the courage to take the most honoring approach. There it is, see? Because y'all know when somebody rub you the wrong way and you ain't doing no inner work, they about to get a lashing, a tongue lashing, right? But it's just like it's like we're being pushed to our higher selves here, and it's not going to be comfortable. You're going to always be tested. We will always be tested in one shape, form, or fashion here. Remember, it's not what they call you, it's what you answer to. And even when you answer, you can answer it in a loving way, right? That's what spirit is. It's like it's like it's humbling seeds. It's like you're gonna have to get it. Because think about the people you meet out in the world, and they cut you off in traffic. You know how many situations I saw because I be scrolling these YouTube streets. But they got everything out here. They do. It's like, it was one situation here where I don't know if the guy was just on something or they had some type of road, age, and he pow her car. and when they went to find him, because it was on the expressway, he was trying to act like, and it was just so crazy to see that person. The person that just did that. Now, she came out safe, thankfully. But for him to have such a arrogant, narcissistical energy as if he hadn't did nothing wrong. It's like, what? So I'm like, you may not even do nothing wrong. You may not say nothing. You may look too good. You may not look good enough. You may stand up for yourself. You may not stand up for yourself enough. Either way it go, you don't know what the person next to you, what they're going through, and how people respond with their heartache and pain. So there is a need to resist the mess here. Spirit say, be patient, take your time, don't rush into nothing. Evaluate your situation, know what you're going to. And at the same time, I feel like if you handle certain things with a loving approach, it's going to be good. So Spirit is telling you, watch how you approach things. You can avoid towers depending on how you respond or how you handle it. Two of Cups. So this is about love, I feel like. Could be about a family situation. The Two of Cups could be family. But since we're talking about love, once again, it's like I'm learning here is that, because I'm going to tell you, I probably told you before, I'm going to tell you again, I started tarots because of love, because I was trying to figure out what the heck is love. I mean, because it don't make sense to me. Now, I know y'all say love is all this gilly, billy, all this woo. But when somebody hurt your heart and they claim they love you, or you done fell in love with, don't feel like that, do it. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the heck is love here. But remember, if you really love a person here, you can't just turn your emotions off. So that's why it's so important not to fall in love with just any and everybody. Take your time to get to know people. So for some of you guys, it's something that has already ended. And I feel like someone may be regretting their approach. Someone may be feeling like it's too late because they did not show you the sensitivity. They did not refrain themselves. They did not allow themselves to stand in their power. Could be a Leo, a Scorpio. Could be a Cancer, Pisces. Somebody could be feeling like this. You could be feeling like this. But don't get stuck in there. Go on and be the change. Be the change for your own life first, because we can't change nobody. But sometimes people will, you could be the leading by example. You could be the change that people need. Because people could be looking at how you keep your peace, how you're not, like, people could be looking at how you're able to keep your composure, and how you're not flipping out, and how you still loving somebody, and you know what I'm saying? Because like I say, it's chaos around. It is. It's confusion around you. You could be dealing in a chaotic situation where everybody got their opinion about what you should do in your relationship. But once again, you have every right to express yourself, but it's how you express yourself. The Chariot, Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. I feel like these are lessons because you got Teacher in the reverse. Somebody's not learning. Or you're going to be challenged because it's just a lesson. It's a lesson that you have to learn. And I'm telling you, the most challenging, all the situations can be challenging. Just think if you go into a job and you got to deal with your coworker and you can't stand them, or they can't stand you, or they're making it hard on you, but you know you need your money. So either way it go, because I've had to learn in so many of those situations here, and how I have learned, especially as a Scorpio, because a Scorpio going to pop off. It's like you got to suppress that. You got to suppress that tower. You can't let it be like that, because it can pull down the whole foundation. But when I became spiritually aware, because you have to always look at things from a spiritual perspective too, because everything you physically see is coming from the root of something that's been planted spiritually, and you can see that too if you're looking at it right. But when I spiritually noticed these things, I realized once again that I can control this situation, because I would rather control the situation, because I know that once spirit get my attention, then I'm going to have to be held accountable, that I got to do right by it. Because once again, just because you may not choose to see yourself in an amazing light does not mean you're not amazing. So you may not be acting like that because you don't feel like you are, but that's who you are. You came here for a divine purpose here, and you are a divine person here. But once I start realizing that people coming with the mess, I realized that I have to take control. I'm not going to be able to work under these conditions. And like I say, you need your money. So what I would do is I would go out of my way being kind, and all of the negative things that I knew that they were doing, I act like they wasn't doing it. But please believe I was very, very much aware, and not sometime, but every time it changed to where at least I could work without pressure. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying the animosity wasn't there, but they kept it hid. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't take control over it, it can be right in your face, and it can take over your life and lead the direction you should go, and it ain't going to be nothing good. So to make sure everybody win, you have to be the bigger person, even if you have to handle things. And like I say, you're going to always have to stand your ground, but it's just how you stand your ground. You have every right to stand up for your beliefs. You have every right to stand up for your voice. but it's how you do it. It's like you can't make the situation wrong trying to make it right. So like I say, everybody has to do this inner work. Other than that, you're going to be going to the grocery store. You're going to be cutting folks off accidentally. You ain't moving fast enough because they in the rage, you know. That's how stuff happen here. And I'm not saying stuff like that don't happen. And I'm not saying that they can avoid things. But sometimes you have to. If you see, because you just never know. They could be a snap away from snapping on you. And all because you could have just ignored somebody. I'm just saying sometimes you got to ignore it. Or sometimes you just gotta like, you know what, I apologize. You know, you show right. You show right. What the hell was I thinking? You need anything? So I'm just saying you could be dealing with a Leo, a Scorpio, a Cancer. Sensitivity and strength. Tapping into your inner force. Restraining yourselves. Because you can't fight. It's almost like we're in such a critical time now where you have to be spiritually choose your battles because it's dangerous, all right? And that's for real. It ain't just dangerous, it's dangerous for the collective when they on that other energy because some people can't control themselves, all right? Some people, excuse me, doesn't have the capabilities on a mental level because they have a problem, you know, and I'm not throwing shit, but I'm just saying you have to be aware. So you have to reframe yourself. And I'm very mindful. I'm very mindful when I go out. First thing I think, ooh, he probably crazy. Oh, you could go on. Let me get on over here in the slow lane. Because I ain't finna fly. Y'all want you on my bump. I'm going to get out the way because people crazy, all right? So you got the tower in the reverse. So it's because once again, sometimes you can change the situation and make it better, or you can bring the whole foundation down. Sometimes you're the voice of reasoning that everybody needs. Sometimes you're the voice of logic, the voice of love and healing that everybody around you needs. The Tower, the Eight of Wands. Somebody released a bird in here, 10 of Wands, see? And they go to Eight of Cups, see? So it could have been a lot of miscommunications here. Something couldn't be avoided. See, Two of Pentacles. Something is coming down in order for somebody to balance their energy, emotions off. Somebody could be a workaholic here, and now they're mean. See? Look at all these kings here. Ooh. So it's like these folks going through all these different emotions. It's like people's on one, y'all. And you gotta know that you don't know what mental people are in when you out and about anytime for that matter. So the world needs sensitivity. The world needs love, but you got to be sensitive about the energies around you too. Spirit say act light. Don't let, it's like what other people try to lash out at you, look at it from a spiritual perspective that they hurt people. And you just take it light and airy because that's a feather. Don't let it land. Don't let it become heavy in your energy. Don't let it burden you down. Keep it light. So that's why Spirit say use your sensitivity, your loving part. Because if not, just think of how people can just ruin your whole day and you went from light and airy and now it's heavy. So why is the Five of Wands here? See, Three of Swords. Because there's a lot of pain. There's a lot of endings. See, death could be a Scorpio. So I feel like even though somebody's been hurt, things have come to an end, you still can take control over it by how you use your sensitivity. See, Page of Swords, somebody watching. Could have been a lot of immature communications because of somebody's, see, Five of Pentacles. So once again, I feel like somebody's dealing with a lot of remorse and a lot of regret because maybe there was some ugly things said. Maybe someone was too hasty. Maybe someone wasn't tapping into their sensitive side and they were very, very cold and detached and all only focused about their own personal needs. And so this same person could be left alone now looking at the mess that they created, feeling some type of way, not wanting to let things go. They go to World card. So I'm telling you what's happening is you're going to have folks trying to come back around. You ain't got to get mad at them and stone them because you don't want them no more. You can still be sensitive. Be sensitive. If you're going to end it and let it end, lovingly end it here. Somebody's going to be tested though, because they go to Strength card again. Why is the Strength card up here again? Leo energy. Could have a Leo. You could be a Leo. Page of Wands in the reverse. It's like I feel like somebody's just going to be picking at you. Could be your children with the Page of Wands, getting on your nerve, trying to get a response out of you, pulling you to their level. But you remember that lion could eat that little kid up, right? So Spirit is saying that you hold your peace and don't let nobody manipulate you or pull you into a toxic situation or argument, or don't let nobody try you, because I feel like somebody's trying your patience, but I feel like you're supposed to be tried because you have to work on something about you. And this could be the relationship you in. You somebody acting very, very immature, talking reckless here. See, 6 of Cups. There's somebody from your past gonna come test you. See? Oh, somebody ready to talk, god dang it, see? Ace of Swords in the reverse. In the chair, yes, somebody on their way in. Could be a Leo, Pisces, a Cancer. But that Strength card can stand its ground, just do it the right way. Because I feel like somebody may be in a bad place here. Somebody could really be suffering here. Somebody could be wanting your help and you cutting them down, or you not being sensitive or something. Somebody could want you back. You may not want them back, and that's okay. It's just how you handle is what Spirit is saying. Because once again, Spirit say you never know what people are going through behind the scenes. They could treat you like crap. And the only reason why they treating you like crap is because they got their own crap going on behind the scenes in their own personal life. And so you don't have to be with someone like this. See, 7 of Pentacles, there go the Star. 6 of Swords. I feel like somebody's moving away. It's almost like somebody's trying to save themselves. And there go the Ace of Cups. Ooh, but there go the King of Cups. See, and there go the Death card. Yeah, it's almost like you got the Death card here twice. Could be a Scorpio. Could be an Aquarius. You got the Tower and the Death card here. So yeah, Scorpio is deep in here. But with the 7 of Pentacles, I feel like somebody here may be waiting for a rebirth with this Ace of Cups. It's almost like somebody don't really know what to do, because I feel like this is an indecisive energy. It's like somebody's moving away because they want new love, but they still have a connection with someone from their past too, is what I feel like. And that same person, I feel like, is going to try to come back. For some of y'all, somebody may be coming back to you because they just lost somebody in their family. They just lost somebody. And they're going to need some sensitivity because they're going to be really hurt. Page of Cups, because you may find this person coming back humble. Ace of Pentacles here. Why is the page? And then for some of y'all got y'all children. Y'all dealing with young folks here. But some of y'all it's for love, and some of y'all it's for your family. There go Judgment. See, because once again, this person's already dealing with karma, and they're going to come back to you, and you're going to chop them up with that Queen of Swords. See, but Spirit is telling you to hold back, reframe yourself. For some of y'all, somebody need money from you. See, because you got it. So Spirit's telling you, ain't no need of you chopping them up. You got it. Now, you remember, to whom much is given, much is required. You may feel like, why should I have to be the bigger person? Because you got it. Somebody is wise here. Somebody's learned some lessons here, and somebody is supposed to use them. So you could be the one that everybody always come to needing money. And they don't think about you like that. Or you got a relationship with somebody that just always want to take from you. So Spirit is, I feel like Spirit's reminding somebody you got a lot to offer. You got a lot to be thankful for. Don't let nobody pull you down to their level. Somebody's blessed here, but they like, I feel like somebody's blessed. So why is the Chariot here? Because this person coming back. Somebody coming. You can have multiple people coming around you, and you like, God dang. So if you find multiple people coming to you, it's because you're being tested here. They go to Knight of Pentacles. For some of y'all got kids coming in. Want money. Or want your attention or something. I feel like some of y'all trying to move on and get it together. But I also feel like somebody's slowly coming back to you, see? Didn't I tell you somebody finna come test you? And I feel like how you respond, because little do you know this person ain't like they try to appear that they are. King of Swords in the reverse. This could be somebody here who is really in love with you too. Somebody's trying to overcome somebody could be having financial issues too. They go to Nine of Pentacles, see? This somebody not happy. Because for some of y'all, this person got some type of addiction. They go to Nine of Cups in the reverse, see? Whew. Somebody could have some type of addiction that they need money. Could be a kid. Page of Pentacles. Or somebody here who act like a kid. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Page of Wands in reverse. They go that Page of Wands again, see? So this person don't have much to offer you as they were. But once again, look, they go to Ace of Swords. See? Like I said, they go to Two of Pentacles. See? And they go to Page of Pentacles again. For some of y'all got children. See? Because they go to Six of Cups in the reverse. And then for others, this person from your past that you used to do things for, they need your help again. But they have really hit rock bottom. And like I say, either they got something that's bothering them that maybe you don't know about. So that's why Spirit is telling somebody, be sensitive to this person. You can set boundaries and still be sensitive because somebody is holding on by a thread. Ace of Cups here. Why is the Ace of Cups enough? For some of y'all, things can turn around within your relationship depending on how you handle it, see? Because they go to Ace of Cups, they go to Six of Cups. But they go to Five of Wands, Four of Swords, the Hermit. Some of y'all, this your husband, your ex-husband. Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here? The High Priestess in the reverse. Y'all may have somebody popping up in y'all life who y'all ain't heard from in a long time. And they go to Eight of Wands in reverse. Or some children. See? Like I said, y'all ain't heard from this person in a while. And here they come. See? King of Pentacles. Once again, somebody may be trying to come to you and act like they got it going on. And that everything is all right in their world. But it's not. This person has been through some things. They may have been through some gambling addiction, some over drinking, overindulgence. Somebody's receiving karma, but that's their karma to receive. But Spirit is telling you, if you in a good place now, and this person try to come back and tempt you, you ain't gotta annihilate them. Just handle them from a sensitive, loving place here, because that's gonna change things between you and this person, and it could also make it better for them. Now, some of y'all probably like, forget them now. I'm telling you, we still got to learn our lessons here. It's like one of those things where Spirit is saying you don't kick a man when they're down. Somebody already down. Now, they may not be down physically, but they could be very down emotionally and mentally. So Spirit said, don't kick a person when they're down. If somebody can swallow their pride and they reach out to you for help, somebody just may want to talk to you. Spirit is saying, be that ear that somebody needs, because that could be the matter of life and unlife. All right? Sensitivity and strength is what it's about. Please like, share, and subscribe.